All right, so surely Gumshoe is back now. Gumshoe is not back now. Okay. What if I don't have him listed? Okay, do I have, do you have any interest in some job listings? Maggie? Oh, are you looking for some part-time work, Maya? Why don't you take a job at the restaurant? I bet Mr. Armstrong would hire you. Really? Me? I don't know if she'd be a good waitress or not. Oh wait, that's what the preview image was all about. I'll be honest, I was just kind of throwing this as a shot in the dark, just throwing everything I have at every person I can talk to see if anything made any progress. I wasn't expecting this to be necessary. But yeah, it was Maya, and she had this waitress uniform on. Well, there you go. It's pretty cool being a waitress, you know. And in the kitchen, you'll get to see all of the chef's greatest secrets. What secrets? You can't make it obvious, but just spy on him for a bit. You'll see. It's interesting. Wow. I can't wait to get my apron on now. Do you think that's actually hang on a second. Let's see, I can't do that, but what if I present the job listings to him? Do you think that would work? Mademoiselle! Yes? Are you looking for le job? Eh? Well, no, I was just... Let me see. Your style is pure different, but you have a good face. Different? Felicitations, whatever that means. You have passed. I will hire you. Wow, I sure wish life was that easy. Bien, come with me. I will teach you everything I know. Dick, help! I don't know whether to laugh or feel bad for Maya. Maybe I should do both. That's what I'm gonna do. Ha ha! And now I'm concerned because she got kidnapped. Okay, well, I seem to have lost Maya. Not 100% sure how that's gonna... I mean, I don't have her around now. So, are you a regular at that restaurant, right, sir? You're always complaining about that place, so why do you go there? Well, at least the dialogue does change. Sir? Hey, are you filthy pigeons? You want food? Aha, take this! Something's not right about this guy. But if he's hiding something, I should be able to see a psych lock. Oh, wait. I don't exactly have that right now. Need to find it before I can get anywhere with this old man. Okay. Well, I've completely lost Maya. Oh. Did she go back? Looks like they have Maggie in questioning. Guess I've asked her pretty much everything. I'll come back if there's anything else I need to ask her later. Then does that mean maybe... Hey, there we go. Well, pal, have you found the evidence yet? The one that's gonna find her innocent? No, not yet. We've only just started our investigation. Well, whatever you need to know, I'll give you the dirt on it. I'm putting off all my other cases for now, pal. Oh yeah, you had a crush on Maggie. Wait. You know, I probably looked at this last time, but I mean, hey, whatever. I ain't judging nobody for nothing. Gumshoe's really fired up about this. Oh, yeah, one more thing. The retrial's been approved. Court sitting at 10 a.m. tomorrow. And Godot's gonna be the prosecutor. Oh, him. But it was Winston last time. Why couldn't it be Winston again? Now listen up, pal. If Maggie's found guilty again... Yes? I'll make sure you get locked up good for it. Got it? Yeah, that's not really how that works. Okay, so can you actually tell me about, like, all of the stuff? Like, maybe give me an autopsy report? First-hand information? Just information in general about the case? That'd be super great. So the guilty party was Maggie Bride, huh? Yeah. Back when she was on the police force, you were her mentor when she was a rookie, right? Yeah, I kept a close eye on her. I mean, not too close, you know. Hey, what's with the funny looks, pal? I was just her, wasn't anything like, look, sure, I was her boss when she was doing her training. But that was it, nothing happened. Gumshoe sure is sweating up a storm over literally nothing. Go figure. Ah, so that's it. Our big old Gumshoe has a little old crush on Maggie. I don't like her or anything. I was, Note to self, gossip with Maya about this later. Ooh. Phoenix got a catty side to him. Nice. Look, pal, don't tell anyone, okay? You gotta keep it secret, got it? Sure. And would you mind not guessing what I'm thinking all the time? Hey, tell your face, pal, not me. You'd have to be blind not to see what's on your mind. Oh. Is that how people can read my brainwaves? I thought Maya was just some sort of weird freak. Like, I don't know, her spirit medium powers gave her mind reading, or maybe she was just able to observe the fourth wall. Who knows? She seems the type. So I was wondering, could you fill me in on the victim? Glenn Elg. He was a computer programmer, and also a fan of anime. I see, a programmer. He was just a regular Joe working for a small-time computer firm. Maggie never had any contact with the guy before that day. And all she did was take him his coffee on the day of the murder, pal. Yeah, Maggie also claimed to have never seen the guy before. Did the victim go to the restaurant often? Not according to the chef. Said it was the first time he'd seen the guy. A programmer, and a first-time customer at that. What possible reason could Maggie have had to kill a guy like that? That's what I thought. But a motive was still somehow established in her trial. You're kidding! What was her supposed motive? Sorry, pal, I'm real busy. I haven't even got enough time to sift through these papers. Look into it yourself, okay? What could this motive have been? All right, well, tell me about the stuffs. This isn't really a proper investigation. I'm kind of working on it by myself. Oh, that's right. The judge already ruled on the case, and all the evidence is in already. The only problem is with Maggie's testimony. Yeah, doesn't sound very good for us, huh? Look, pal, I've got a mountain of papers on this case to look over before tomorrow. So I'm just gonna say this. Maggie Bird's no liar. She's... I just think she's really cute, man, God. Okay, so she's a bit out there, and a bit off base sometimes, but she was a good cop. That's not exactly complimentary, you know? So what do you think really happened? And just how contradictory is her testimony? All right, well, let's talk about it. The biggest problem with Maggie's testimony is the number of people at the table. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Maggie still insists there was another guy sitting with the victim. Right, but get this. Everyone else in the place says the guy was alone, even the chef. And then there's that CD. CD? Oh, yeah, she did mention something about a CD. Let's go have a flashback about it. And then there was a sample CD on the table, sir. But our guys turned that place upside down. There was no CD. Okay, bada bing, bada boom. The killer definitely stole it and probably killed the guy for that purpose. In fact, I should probably remember his first name. It was Glenn. I was gonna say Greg. That would have been silly and embarrassing. What? Not on the table, not anywhere in the whole restaurant, pal. But didn't Maggie say the victim was wearing an earpiece too? Yeah, but that was for the portable radio in the front pocket of his hoodie. That's some interesting tech that guy has. Oh, well, he's a programmer. I mean, programmers wouldn't have access to weird-ass tech, but I can see the connection they were trying to make. A radio? You didn't have a CD player? You got it. Your phony never explained that contradiction at all. Come to think of it, the owner of Trace Bien didn't mention that CD either. I don't know why, but I get the feeling Mr. Armstrong's got something to hide. Well, I don't think it was murder at the very bare minimum. All right, let's present some stuff. First things first, what can you tell me about this dude? The chef of Trace Bien, huh? You know what chef said to me? Ooh la la, your body is full of letoxins. And they gave me this bottle. What's in it? I don't know. The label says juniper. I'm under orders to put a few drops of it in my bath every day. Under orders? Yeah, you know, there's something about that lady. I mean, guy. Eh? You can't stop thinking about him? Not like that, pal. Give me a break. He's not my type. Gumshoe. Tolerant of all lifestyles. Respect. I mean, I can't stop thinking that he's involved with this case somehow. Sounds like he knows a little something more about our charming chef. Then that would be handy. Hey! So what exactly is it that caught your attention about the chef at Trace Bien? It's, kinda hard to say. The guy's probably not even connected with the case anyway. Hey, come on, detective. Didn't you say you'd give me the dirt on anything? Well, this sort of stuff is kinda unimportant, gossipy stuff, you know, pal? Look, how about this? You go to Trace Bien and investigate the place yourself. And if you find out anything suspicious about the guy, you report back to me, okay? Don't suppose I get a choice in this, huh? Guess I better find out more about the chef and Trace Bien, then report back to Gumshoe. All right, well. Considering I wasn't able to talk to Gumshoe up until this point, I'm guessing nothing I have would really do that. So let's just head back to Trace Bien, why don't we? All right, no, maybe not. Maybe we'll go back to Vitamin Square? No, does not seem to be the case, but I don't really have any information. And okay, well, I doubt it, but, excuse me, sir, could I ask you about this? Sir? Here you go, boy, how does a pigeon feed sound to you? This wasn't exactly what I was hoping to get out of this guy. Same thing, second verse, same as the thirst, yep. All right, fine, fair, dandy, and all such things of that nature, I suppose. Okay. Is there something else I can learn about Trace Bien up in here? Doesn't seem to be the case. Maybe I can go back to the offices? Hey, everybody shake yourselves around. Done found myself a thing. Poor Maya. Looks like Mr. Armstrong's really taking a shine to her. I feel like most people probably would. I suppose I'll just have to let her work at the restaurant for a while. I'll go pick her up from the Trace Bien once things have cooled off. Although that was probably just an explanation for why, you know, it's like, oh, well, she's not here. Probably should comment on that. But I don't suppose it was enough to maybe get the ball rolling. It does not seem to be the case. Well, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get any information whatsoever out of that old dude. So the only thing I can really think is that it has to be something to do with Mr. Gumshoe. Let's see. I don't suppose you have anything else you could possibly tell me about Glenn? As soon as I actually go to the present button? What do you make of this? Sorry, pal. All I can think about is Maggie at the moment. No, I didn't mean it like that. I meant... You don't have to explain, really. It's well and truly none of my business. All right, fine. Well, you know, this is something suspicious I found there. Is this something you want to talk about? What's that, a sports paper? Yeah, I found it in the magazine rack at Trace Bien. It's dated the same day as the murder. You may be onto something here. Take a look at this. See this writing here? MC Bomber. Hey, what is it? I've heard that name somewhere before. Yeah, MC Bomber. Wow, he actually seems to be thinking for once. Nah, it's no good. Can't remember. And he goes back to being the Gumshoe we all know and love. Well, he tried. Hey, pal, I'm gonna borrow this paper for a bit, okay? I want to get a handwriting analysis done on this scribble. Handwriting, huh? It'd be good to know more about that in any case. It would be nice to know if it was the victim or the guy I think did it. Thanks, pal. I bet this will turn out to be an interesting clue. Okay, well, now I don't have it anymore. And I feel as if I probably finally got that ball rolling. Rolling. What? Hey, I just got it. Rolling. What? I'm feeling pretty good. The scent of flowers sure is strong. It's almost making me dizzy. Oh. Hello. Oh, I mean, that's not as impressive of a thing to predict that he would say, but it's still funny to me. Are you okay? Okay, well, she left. Who was that just now? A customer? Looking like a Danganronpa character over here. She had sort of a dark aura about her. Ah, welcome, B Avenue. Wow, what a cute voice. And it's Maya. Oh, look at that. Also, read it and weep. Phoenix just said Maya has a cute voice. Throwing that out there. Everyone heard him say it. Oh, it's just you, Nick. Maya? Well, how do I look? All right, the ball has been teed. Will Phoenix actually manage to hit it? Maybe you should quit being a spirit medium. I mean, there are definitely worse takes to take from that. Also, her hair beady things and the rest of her hair doesn't... Wait. I was under the impression that her hair went through those beady things and they were like longer on the ends. Are those like ribbons that just look like hair? Or is her hair actually shorter on the little bangy things? They're not bangs, but you know, the things under her bangs, those long pieces. This is actually kind of stupid to talk about. Maybe, but it's kind of boring being a waitress. I mean, you're my first ever customer. Then who is that woman I just saw? Oh, since you're here, you might as well have something to eat. I am kind of hungry, actually. Oh, well, I guess we're actually talking. So, how do you like your new job, Maya? I never knew there was so much for a waitress to do. Take people's orders, bring them their food, make coffee, work the cash register. Of course, we need a customer before I can do any of that. Yeah, it's a nice looking restaurant. It's a shame more people don't come. Don't forget about the ultra cute waitress. You can't see me, but I made a very knowingly smug face in her general direction. Check out my gimme a tip smile. I mean, I tip just in general, regardless, because I feel it's the right thing to do. Seriously, people in the food industry get paid absolute garbage. They need tips to survive. Hey, Nick, why don't you order something? The chef's preparing a tasty lunch set at the moment, or at least he said he did. How much is it? It's the 20 set, so it's $20. The 20 set. I believe I'll be taking a pass on that. It's kind of expensive. You can't. Come on, Nick. It's not every day I get to be a waitress. I want to try carrying plates and working the cash register. How about cleaning the toilets? That should keep you busy. Yeah, right. Maybe later. About the lunch? Oh, a fine choice, sir. No, butts. Kitchen, a lunch special, please. With all the extras. That's too much stuff. I don't need any of that. Just a moment, please, sir. Maya, why are you this way? Maya's really getting into this. So how much is this set lunch then? $20, huh? And with the drinks, side salad, and dessert, it's $45. Hey, wait a sec, Maya. Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Here you are, our deluxe fortified lunch set. Whoa. A dish inspired by lobster and abalone fricassees with a balsamic vinaigrette. I can say most of those words. Bon appetit. Thanks. Come on, Nick. Hurry up and try it already. Man, this thing's looking back at me. Lobster, huh? All right, down the hatch it goes. Nom. Erp. Well, are you hungry, Maya? I'm starving. Here, it's yours. Really? Erp. Remember, Maya, my wallet doesn't print money, so you'd better polish off that plate. I just remembered. I've got to clean the toilets. Hey! You can't be in that much of a hurry to clean the toilets. Or is it? The lunch special is considered evidence? It costs $20 despite how unbelievably bad it tastes. Apparently that's that's need to know information. How does that guy manage to make good food taste so bad? How do you mess up a lobster? Want to take a peek at the kitchen? The kitchen, huh? Not a bad idea. Now, what was it that Maggie said again? In the kitchen, you'll get to see all of the chef's greatest secrets. In the kitchen? That sounds tasty. Hey, wait up, Maya. What is it? I'm pretty busy right now. Weren't you gonna show me around? There goes my plan to find some cool clue and show it off in your face. I better conduct a search in the kitchen myself. I don't trust her in the slightest. Haha! To la kitchen. Wow, that dude's got a lot of bottles of perfume. And here it is, the famous Tres Bien kitchen. It's my first time in here too, actually. There's a weird atmosphere in here, that's for sure. Mr. Armstrong will be back soon, so we better search quickly. Chop chop. All right, I'm in full investigatorial mode. First, let's look at all this damn stuff over here. What's this? Looks like a treasure chest or something. Wow, look at all these little bottles. Oh, they're aromatherapy oils. He's got so many, they're overflowing onto the floor. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 98, 91, 100. They're all the same, too. Hey, wait a minute. What is it? There's one bottle that's different from all the others. I thought you were about to say how literally all of them are identical, so any bottle he gives to somebody is the same thing as anyone else. That would've been funny. Well, what do you know? Doesn't have a label either. And sniff. It doesn't smell. So what's that liquid inside then, I wonder? Hey, Nick, we should borrow this. I mean, look how many bottles he's got. You won't miss one, will he? Yeah, but it's the only one that looks like this one. Never mind, we're taking it. Never mind, it's ours now. Now this is one large mirror. I was more interested in the book on it, but okay. I bet this is where he makes himself look pretty. There's a book on the dresser. Clarence Armstrong's Bedtime Literature. Not exactly Pulitzer Prize material, is it? Yeah, but have you seen the stuff that does win that award? But forget about it. Looks like a collection of poems he's written. Poems? Cool. Read one out. And say it in your best French accent, with intensity. Okay, here's one. It's called Printemps. The two of them, like actors from a film. The coffee still undrunk. Sweet nothings over too soon on that sad Sunday morning. The foolish cocktail, so delicious. Take the last sip of your tea, and I know what I will do. I must lie to you. I must. Huh? That's it? Yep, that's a poem for you. It's funny, because I'm sure that's supposed to be a really bad poem, but literally that seemed no different than any other poem I've ever had to read in my life. Oh hey, it's my Magatama! Now I know I'm at a French restaurant. I've never heard of most of these seasonings. Hey Nick, this container has oyster sauce? What's that? If I had to guess, and this is purely conjecture, I could be completely off base. That might, just possibly, be a sauce made of oysters. Isn't that used in Chinese food? Ah, look! Right there on the counter! Did Armstrong steal my Magatama? What's it doing there? What indeed? Magatama put it into the pocket. Or put into pocket. All right. Quite frankly, I feel like that's the most interesting thing we're gonna find here, but let's look at a couple other things. Oh, okay. I'd like to see how one of those slices through a cheesecake. A cheesecake? I don't exactly need a sharp knife for one of those, Nick. Exactly. It doesn't need to be sharp, it just needs to... I think Phoenix just wants some damn cheesecake. Let the man have his cheesecake. What are the large lace curtains for? Yeah, they give the place a real homey feel, don't they? Lace curtains. You know, if I was a good cooking pot, I'd be perfectly happy to sit on a shelf under those. How do you respond to something like that? Maya is a big ol' honkin' weirdo. That's just how she be. That smells good. Something's bubbling away nicely in that pot. Must be the lobster and albacore fresque with a balsamic vinaigrette. Isn't that what I just ate for lunch? Maybe. What you ate is the only French dish I know the name of. You are an absolute fool. All right, well, I did get the Magatama back, so let's break it up. And then let's break it up and see if this old man was actually hiding something. Or somebody could have parked their broken scooter. Huh, the old guy's not here anymore. Neither is that single dove. Drat. And I still had some questions unanswered questions for him. Well, might as well look at the giant honkin' scooter. A scooter, huh? Who'd leave it right in the middle of a park like this? The wheel guard and the light are busted. I guess it must have been in an accident. It's totally wrecked. Gwar! That was painful, and I almost passed out from lack of air. Whoa! Holy crap! Well, other than a vaguely similar hairstyle, yeah, people thought this was Phoenix. Holy crap, look at this dude. All right, well, that outfit definitely screams to me Yakuza. You think this game's localization will allow for the word Yakuza? Or will they just change it to Mafia? We're about to find out, I suppose. Hey, what do yous think yous doing with my bike? Considering they're giving him a Brooklyn accent? Whoa, yous been messing with my new ride? Is that what yous been doing? New ride? Isn't kind of at all. Oh, you're gonna pay for this. It wasn't me, it was just passing by. Hey, then who's that the one that covered my saddle in crap, huh? I imagine it was this small army of birds. Gwar, you's gonna pay, you catch my drift? Are you implying that you think Phoenix took a dump on your scooter? No, wait a sec, I'm not a pigeon, so I couldn't have done it. Wise guy, eh? Look at my weird ass tongue. I beat you so hard, it feels like you were smooching the express train. Uh-oh, you's better watch your back. This ain't over. I'm gonna round up a group of lawyers and then you's gonna pay. Actually, I'm a lawyer myself. What did you say? Okay, that's actually the, Okay, well, I was just gonna say, that one shot of him was the most Phoenix looking I could have seen, but then he immediately changed back. Phoenix Wright? You're saying you, Phoenix Wright? Yeah, I am, last I checked. So you a wise guy too, eh? Also, I can't do a Brooklyn accent. I apologize. Because I'm Phoenix Wright, the one and only. Seriously, my French accent was better than my Brooklyn one, and my French one is absolutely atrocious and offensive. That's just sad. What? Out of my way, I gotta cruise. Oh, hey, the dove came back. He's gone. Surely that guy wasn't my phony, was he? He wasn't anything like me. Guess I better make a note of the scooter. Indeed. Also, seriously, it was literally nothing but the hairstyle, and even the hairstyle wasn't one-to-one. Pathetic. Oh, it's you. A few threats from a little brat like that, and you look like a pigeon that's got seeds in its eyes. Have you been here the whole time, then? I was in that strawberry. I had some thinking to do. More like you had some cowering to do. Yeah, big, dumb nerd. All right, you gonna tell me that you're holding the secret now? You're a regular at that restaurant, sir? Okay, yep, sir. Hey, you pigeons, I'm gonna throw these seeds at you. Pachow, pachow. And there we go. Damn it, there are so many locks. I knew it. This old guy has got something to hide. But what could it be? All right, I get the overwhelming sensation that I won't be able to actually do anything about it. But at the exact same time, it's, not exactly like I've got a lot of other options available to me, huh? Ah, dang it, my Magatama's all the way over here. That's just inconvenience. All right. Might as well try and see if I can do something here. I don't think I have anything that'll work, though. It's time that you told me the truth. Why are you a regular at a restaurant that you dislike so much? Does this dude really have the fact that he's a pervert under 3 locks and keys? That's actually rather impressive. Isn't it obvious? People only have one reason to go to restaurants: to eat. Oh, is that why the lunch specialists are there? To eat. Is that the whole truth? What do you mean? I don't think you go to that restaurant for the food at all. You insolent brat, how dare you accuse me? What proof you got? I can tell that you're not you, nor anyone else in that place would go to that place for the food. Have you eaten there? It's freaking disgusting. The proof is in the pudding, or in this case, the lunch menu, of which I think I see a pudding in the left there on the little plate. That's the twin tea set. The food at Tribulations is terrible and expensive. You're wrong. It's cheap. I'm rich. I inherited money when I was a boy. Yeah, I'm stinking rich. I haven't done a jot of work since I was born, other than feeding the pigeons. I don't feel like that's something you should really be bragging about, if I'm being entirely honest with you, but to each their own. As my microphone keeps acting all squirrely. I apologize if that sounded weird. What a load of crap. The taste's another story, but the price is nothing to me. So, you're saying that you go there because you've got money to burn? Exactly. I have so much cash, I go for a swim in my money vault every day. Unfortunately, that's a lie. What? You don't have money to burn. You're flat broke. Because you're carrying around a magazine for the job listings, I guess. Also, nice Scrooge McDuck reference. Don't think I didn't catch that. Swimming in the money vaults. This is yours, right? My magazine. Why would a rich retiree be looking for a job? I was... so what? Hey, I broke one of them. So I was looking for a job. I'm buying a lot at the moment. I need spending money. Oh. I don't go to that restaurant for food. I just go for the Javakino. Yeah, I think you mean a cappuccino. Anyway, how much does a cappuccino cost there? $8. Those had better be some golden beans. The goldenest beans of all. What's your problem? You think a poor man would be better off drinking dishwater, do you? Is that it? No, I wasn't thinking that. I was wondering if the coffee there is really that great. No, it's not. But anyway, yes, that place has free newspapers to read every day. Newspapers? No, it don't. Exactly. They don't want me hanging around at home, so I go there. I'm sorry, sir, but there are no free newspapers to read at Tribulations. Don't I, like, need that? Gumshoe has the paper. I can't do anything with this. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. And hopefully I won't have to actually, whatchamacallits, go through everything all over again. First things first, let's just scoot our way back on over to the Criminal Affairs Department. Hey, give me back my paper, please. Hey, you're just in time. What's up, Detective Gumshoe? The lab got back to me about that newspaper you gave me. You must mean the sports paper with the memo scribbled on it. So, what did they say? Did the analysis turn up anything? They said the doodle was written by the victim, Glenn Elg. No doubt about it. I expected as much, but it is nice to have that actually confirmed in a lab so it's irrefutable. The victim took the paper with him to the restaurant on the day of the murder. That's our best interpretation of the facts at the moment. Alrighty then, bada bing, bada boom. MC Bomber. I get the feeling I've heard that name somewhere before. Well, probably because of, it doesn't matter. You'll figure it out eventually. Oh well, I guess it'll come back to me. Don't forget to report back to me with whatever you find in the restaurant, okay, pal? Since when did I start taking orders from Gumshoe? Although, I get the feeling there's something I need to show him. Did I get anything new worth showing to him? This bottle? You got one of those aroma bottles too, huh? Only this one doesn't smell. I don't get you. This was mixed in with all the other aromatherapy bottles, but it's not the same. It doesn't even look the same, wouldn't you agree? Cologne bottle that doesn't smell, huh? Smells like a skunk to me, pal. Mind letting me borrow that bottle for a while? I want to send it to the lab for analysis. The victim was poisoned, so the contents of this bottle are pretty important. I mean, sure, I can't think of anything else I'd need it for, so go for it, dude. I had a hunch there was something funny about that chef. You suspect Jean Armstrong? I've got that guy's number. I know what his secret is. That must be the same secret Gumshoe was talking about before. I guess I'd better fill you in on the details. About this Armstrong guy's secret, I mean. Well, it would be super nice of you. It'd be nice because I also have to unlock that giant tangled web of locks. What's Mr. Armstrong's secret? You ever had lunch at Tribulations, pal? Yeah. So how was it? To put it nicely, it was inedible. Hey, don't worry about being nice around me, pal. You and I both know the reason that place is empty is because of the food. I mean, the place is clean and he's got a girl like Maggie as a waitress, so... yeah, I guess it's probably the food. The real scoop on the guy is he's up to his ears in debt. Really? How much does he owe? Well, he has a failing business. This is a copy of his loan contract. He's about $500,000 in the red. Oh my God. $500,000? Are we talking dollars? No, I'm talking pesos. What do you think? Hey, yeah, hey, if it was sterling, he'd really be in trouble. Sorry, that figure just took me by surprise. Yeah, this case is full of surprises. And I'd be willing to bet that chef's got something to do with most of them. That's my hunch anyway. It's a pretty good hunch. But I wouldn't go to lunch at Tribulations. Okay, well that's definitely useful. All right, let's back it up to the detention center. Then we'll back it up to Tribulations. Then we'll back it up into the Vitamin Square. And then we'll represent our Magatama. And there we go. Now that I have this newspaper that didn't come from the place. Oh, come on. Really? I have to start over from the beginning? All right, fine. All right. Bash that thing. Oh, that thing's attached to his eyebrow, not his nose. All right. Well, at least his weird bulbous growth is somewhere else. Then again, his nose is kind of a bulbous growth in of itself now, isn't it? But that's mean. Anyway, newspaper. Take a look at this. What is it? It's a newspaper I found behind the magazine rack at Tribulations. Oh, what of it? This was the only paper there, and it's dated more than a month ago. What? Do you see what I'm getting at here? That restaurant doesn't get newspapers. This is just one that a customer happened to leave behind. Ah. Tell me, why are you so determined to hide the truth? I'm not hiding anything except for all the things I'm hiding. I'm gonna have to put this guy out of his misery. That's a little weird. Listen, the real reason why you go to so much to Tribulations is, well, my only conceivable guess is the fact that you find waitresses cute. What are you asking about that girl for? She was the waitress at Tribulations. Yeah. Therefore, the answer to the mystery of why an old man would drink expensive coffee at a terrible restaurant is the waitress. Yeah! But I don't recognize that face. And you're probably telling the truth here, which is Okay, that's just kind of gross, dude. Like, seriously? Because you weren't looking at the girl's face, but at her outfit. Yeah! That's the truth, isn't it? You became a regular at the restaurant because of the waitress's uniform. That uniform is all you could think about, isn't it? I can't take it. To you, that waitress was your... Enough, please, no more. Stop saying that word. Stop saying waitress. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Honestly, that was easier to break than I would have expected it to be. Go me. Sir? Yes, it's true, I was there for the young girl. Fine, so I'm a dirty, wicked, sinful old devil. No, I didn't mean it like that, although, I mean, it's not inaccurate, but I even got one of those lousy cups of Javakino every time for $8. All because of that servant girl. Punish me, lock me up. Really, that's not what I'm here for. You'll be the same, another 20 years, and you'll understand what it's like. You'll know how painful it is to be an old man like me. No, really, listen, sir. Stop calling me that! I have a name, you know, boy, so show some respect, huh? I'm Victor Kudo. Sorry, Mr. Kudo. You young ones think you know it all, don't you? Well, I'm not saying another word. I won't tell you anything more. This guy was in the restaurant at the time of the incident, which means I have to hear his testimony one way or another. Huh. I don't believe this. They even broke his psych locks and everything. Guess I'll have to try to get him when he's in a better mood. Well, this information that I've been given definitely implies to me that, there's a little somebody here that I think could probably help me out. Maybe if I show this Victor Kudo fella. How's a thing for waitresses? Oh, it's that old man. Is he still feeding the pigeons? Yeah, he's fed me as well. I got a bunch of those seeds in my eyes. Ah, ouch. Hey, Maya, would you mind coming with me for a while? Eh? Me? Why? There's something I really want to ask that old man. Sure, okay, I'll just get changed. No, hang on. Can you go like that? I guess? I'm sorry to have to do this to you, Maya? Sir? Yeah, you again? Hi. Huh. Well, I see. Nick? His eyes are burning into me. Oh wait, her little doodads came back. I guess they were just nestled into our armpits. Also sorry. It's okay, I think it's going well. Ka. Huh? You're still just a little child. 19, 23. Honestly, I'd say they have just about the same curvitude and longitude. That seems kind of rude. Run along and play on the slide, all right? Play on the slide? Ah, we were so close. Just a little more and he would have spilled. Pigeon. How can we crack this guy? Excuse me, please, sir. Quiet, can't you see I'm feeding the pig? Mia? Well, if you don't mind, sir, I'd really love to talk with you. Mia, she knows what she's got. Yes, of course, certainly. I'm Victor Kudo. Even from beyond the grave. Wow. Well, I guess we're probably gonna be able to get some information here. About the incident. You mean the man who died after drinking the Javakino? It's like he's a different person. It was quite a shock, even for me. He was a strange-looking boy, with a scouter and all. The girl took the Javakino over to him, you see. And what was the customer alone? Definitely, he was the only person at the table. Then he took one sip of his Javakino and blammo. And Daddy said something like, "Yarag," and then collapsed, dead. Oh, how terrifying. Mia, you silly girl. You're so good at listening, aren't you? I'll tell you anything, whatever you want to know. He certainly seems to be telling the truth now. And looks like Mr. Kudo didn't see this other man either. Which is a real problem, I'm just throwing that out there. Do you like the food at Tres Bien? Well, of course, I'm really quite a sophisticated man. I was a young businessman once, you know. I set up a casino in London. Really? How interesting. Eating the food at that restaurant really takes me back to my days in France. What a lovely story. London's in England, not France. Oh yes, France is wonderful. I'd love to show you around the city sometime. It's too much, I can't take it. I want France. Ha ha ha. Man, Mia, how often did you have to do stuff like this? More importantly, how often did it work? I can't believe Mia's laughing at this guy. Look, she knows the game and she knows how to play it well. You visit Tribulations a lot, don't you? Of course, I mean, yes. I'd like to come and see you there. Heh. Really? Oh, you flatter me so. The owner would be delighted to welcome you, I'm sure. Be careful of that chef, my dear. The chef? You mean Mr. Armstrong? That's right. That man's an ex-con. He's an ex-con? I mean, I heard he was in debt, but excusez-moi. Whatever did Mr. Armstrong do? Oh, no, those eyes. I can't take this. Mia's really got this guy eating out of her hand. Not that I would advise that. He steals things from his customers. You mean like my Magatama? From his customers? Gloves, handkerchiefs, little things mainly. He's a pilferer, so you be careful around him, my dear. Are you sure about this? Of course, he was arrested for it once. I was there when it happened, having my Javakito. He really is a regular. Let me write you a little haiku about it. A haiku? A Japanese poem. It'll explain all you need to know about that chef. Convicted before, a wicked man or woman, repeat offender. I don't know enough about haikus to be able to discern if that's actually of any quality or not. If he takes anything again, you let me know. If it's not too expensive, I'll buy you a replacement. Poor guy, he couldn't do enough for Mia. To be fair, Mia is absolutely amazing. Look at her. Okay, Phoenix, that's about as much as I can do to help. Thanks, Mia. I'm sorry that you got pulled from death in order to do this. Also, that's a really... Oh, okay, never mind. I misinterpreted that pose. I was actually kind of confused about the way her arm was positioned, and it made things look very different. Best to not talk about it. We got some really important information thanks to you. Either way, again, I apologize for you coming back from the dead to quasically seduce and all. Then again, you did sort of do the same for that small child last time, so. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time you've used your physical attractiveness to get information, so I'll just take it, thank you. Honestly, I can't believe Maya called me for something like this. I can't believe Maya's gotten so freakishly good at this sort of thing. Yeah, seriously, she's been able to summon Mia very consistently these days. She has been practicing. Guess it's about time to wrap up today's investigation. Had enough of being a waitress? Yeah, plus no one came to the restaurant. Oh la la, Mademoiselle Maya. Non, how could you leave me like this? I'm sorry. That reminds me. You're apparently a con. Mr. Armstrong had a Psych Locker 3, didn't he? 3 specifically. I'm gonna have to break those. Mr. Armstrong, I hope you won't mind, but I'd like to have another word with you. Foot to the dollar, or whatever, of course. All right, I don't suppose it's all the same. It totally is. Also, I know I can just pick the thing and it'll do it, but I like doing this instead. Take that! Shabadi, shabadoo, shabuda. Whoa, that's a new expression. What is happening? I do not like this horrible feeling. I have to know the truth. What happened that day? Alors, I will confess everything. Just don't hurt me. Well, that was a new world record. It was a lottery ticket. A lottery ticket? The man who died here had the lottery ticket for $500,000. $500,000? That's the exact same amount you're in debt. Oui, but after the incident, this ticket, it disappeared. The ticket disappeared? This was the motive that the prosecutor gave for Maggie. They said that she poisoned the man to get the $500,000 lottery ticket. Again, that's also very likely the reason why that guy killed him. Why didn't you tell me about this sooner? Nice, Alors. You've been trying to hide this information about the lottery ticket from me. Now I want to know the reason why. No, monsieur, you doubt me? But I've confessed to you everything I know. Mr. Armstrong, the $500,000 lottery ticket. I think I know who took it. I think the winning ticket was stolen by this person. Probably you, Mr. Armstrong. I believe there's a very high probability that it was you. Ah! You don't. Wow, that is one piercing scream, even for a man like him. I guess his voice is supposed to be high-pitched, but I'm too committed. Mais pourquoi moi? Why? You have no evidence. I am not Master Mask. I'm not the kind of person who steals the property of others. Sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Armstrong, but I have evidence to the contrary. I present to you proof that you have stolen from others in the past. Probably this haiku. It's not really definitive evidence, but there you go. What is this? A poem? Oh, monsieur, you know me so well. I adore poems. Please read it, and put some feeling into it. Convicted before, a wicked man or woman, repeat offender. I'm sorry to have to bring it up, Mr. Armstrong, but you've been arrested for stealing from your customers before, haven't you? Don Dieu! Les Maisons, you are the liar. You deny it? Do not make false accusations, is vous polite. So, do you have any proof? I want to see la incontestable proof that I have ever stolen from one of my customers. Oh, is the fact that I found my Magatama in your kitchen. So how about that? Seems all the habits die hard, Mr. Armstrong. What is that? This is my Magatama. And I found it in your kitchen. No! Wow, that scream just about broke some windows. Oui. I have a weakness for little trinkets and love figurines. My hand, it just slips out. I cannot stop it. You've stolen handkerchiefs, gloves, and other things from your customers, right? Apparently incredibly invaluable objects, but still, theft is theft. Oui, it is la truth. I am just a timid little girl inside, monsieur. Timid little girl. Besides, this time it was not a small trinket, oui? It was $500,000. Nice. Non, why would I steal it? I have no need for such money. Really now? Oh, monsieur, what is it? Isn't it true that you're in some pretty serious trouble? And that you're in desperate need of a large amount of cash? Like, for realsies, yo? This restaurant is deep in the red, isn't it? Yeah! You have a loan to the tune of $500,000. That lottery ticket would have wiped out your debt. Well, Mr. Armstrong, what do you have to say for yourself now? But establishing the fact that you stole it destroys Maggie's motive, at least. That should make things slightly easier for me. Considering this is the third court case in the game, I assume there's probably gonna be a bajillion other reasons why this is gonna go bad for me, but it's one thing I actually have a strategy for. Mr. Armstrong, you said that the victim had a winning lottery ticket for $500,000. How did you know that he had something like that in the first place? This man, he was listening to the radio with his earpiece. Maggie said something about that too. I guess he was listening to the lottery numbers being called? He seemed to have like 6 of them there. The winning number was announced on the news, I think. All of a sudden, he exploded. Yes, $500,000, he shouted. And the ticket? Oui, he had all of its tickets spread out on the table. I was so desperately in need of money, so I put the poison in his coffee? No, you naughty man. I simply helped myself to one of his tickets. Eh? Okay. Okay, for the record, I wouldn't believe you if I didn't know for a fact it was that bright red phoenix impersonator that definitely did it. The victim collapsed and Maggie passed out. I thought to myself, pourquoi pas? And he had so many of them. Yeah, but only one of them was the winning ticket, right? How could you do that, Mr. Armstrong? Maggie was arrested because of you. Non, this is not true. I did not take it. The ticket for $500,000, I mean. But you just told us you did. You said you took a ticket. My dear, it was not. That's enough. Oh, huh? Ah! Oh. And sudden guest appearance by Mr. Godot. What in the heck are you doing here? This is, without a doubt, the worst coffee I have ever tasted, Mr. Armstrong. You came in here for coffee? Does this craving for coffee know no bounds? Perhaps Mr. Armstrong stole one of the victim's tickets on the day in question. I am La Hered, non, just a pretty little girl who everyone is laughing at. But in that case, Maggie shouldn't be the only one under suspicion. He had the wrong ticket. Huh? Mr. Armstrong made off with the winning ticket's pretty neighbor. Oh, So the ticket he took was worthless? Not quite. He did win something. $1. You see? I am just a pretty face. Without my looks, I have nothing. So, what happened to the winning ticket then? The one he meant to steal? Indeed. What did happen to it? I don't like spoiling myself by watching trailers. Okay, so that's absolutely nothing else. I can agree with the man on that. So, we'll just have to wait and see how the movie turns out tomorrow, won't we? Thank you, special guest appearance of Mr. Godot. Viola! You too. Time to laugh at the pretty little airhead. Looks like I won't be needing this note anymore. Thrown into the trash. Looks like we've got a new mystery on our hands. Let's split up and look for clues. Namely, where did the winning ticket go? I've got a bad feeling about this. Well, anyway. We can't let Maggie suffer any longer for this, and certainly not again. She's already been in prison for a month. Hey, Chihuahua. All right then, well. That was an adventure and a half. Man, I met a lot of weird people. Well, in the next part, I'm going to guess probably part 1 of the trial. Then we're probably going to get to investigate again. And then we'll get to the real trial. That's probably how this sort of thing goes. Third trial makes the most sense. Regardless, we're going to, I guess, start by opening up all these mysteries, figuring them out one by one. Wish me luck, people. I've been doing pretty good so far, but you never know when these sort of things are going to run out on you and I'll look like a big dum-dum. So let's hope that doesn't happen. See you all then.